And here is the Writer's Almanac for Wednesday. It's the 19th of June, 2019. Juneteenth, also known as Freedom Day or Emancipation Day. It was on this day, 1865, Galveston, Texas, Union soldiers arrived, and General Gordon read the Emancipation Proclamation. It's the birthday of the film critic Pauline Kael, born Petaluma, California, 1919, who said, "You have to be open to the idea of getting drunk on movies." It's the birthday of Salman Rushdie, born in Bombay, India, 1947. It's the birthday of the short story writer and memoirist Tobias Wolff, born Birmingham, Alabama, 1945. His memoir entitled This Boy's Life. It's the birthday of the mathematician, physicist, and theologian Blaise Pascal, born in Clermont-Ferrand, France in 1623. In the field of physics, Pascal discovered that air has weight, and he conducted experiments to prove that vacuums could exist, which led him to formulate the hydraulic principle that pressure exerted on a fluid in a closed vessel is transmitted unchanged throughout the fluid, which is used today in devices such as syringes and hydraulic presses and the brakes on your automobile. In mathematics, he founded the theory of probabilities and developed an early form of integral calculus. And he produced two great works of religious philosophy, Provincial Letters and Pensées, his thoughts, 1658. Blaise Pascal, who wrote, "In faith, there is enough light for those who want to believe and enough shadows to blind those who don't." It's the birthday of Greil Marcus, born San Francisco, 1945, editor of the collection of essays entitled A New Literary History of America, former reviewer for Rolling Stone magazine. Greil Marcus, who was named for his father, Greil Gerstley, who was killed in World War II before Marcus was born. Gerstley served on a Navy ship, one of three that were deliberately sent into a typhoon, and although the other officers urged him to mutiny, Gerstley refused, and all three ships sank, an incident that inspired Herman Wouk to write his novel The Caine Mutiny. Greil Marcus was an adult before he heard the full story of how his father died. Greil Marcus, who said all our lives, from the time we lost our lives to Little Richard and Elvis Presley, people were telling us, "You're going to outgrow this." But when the Beatles showed up, suddenly we realized, no, you don't have to outgrow this. You can't outgrow this. You shouldn't outgrow this. It's the anniversary of the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited discrimination based on race, color, religion, or national origin in employment, voting, and the use of public facilities. Here's a poem for today by Anne Fisher Worth entitled Tenderness. When I wake, afraid, the light on the deck next door where the frat boys live who have tumbled into sleep after much beer and after sprinting up and down the street with their black labs, chasing frisbees, going, "Yo, got it, man." The light they forgot to flick off after grilling burgers on the deck, just like they forget to water their yard or take their garbage cans off the street. This random, ordinary light shines among the inky trees and through the thick music of locusts and tree frogs, as if to call me home, like a candle in the window of a fairy tale cottage, at the heart of the Dunkel-Dunkelwald, or the safety I felt when I was small, when my little sister and I would sleep, legs curled around legs and heads, pillowed against the doors in the back seat of the green Chrysler, as our mother rested her cheek on her hand and hummed peacefully out the side window, and our father drove through the cool September night from the Tuscarora Mountains, that I would wake groggy to see the garage light waiting for us, and one of them would carry me up to bed. Tenderness, a poem by Anne Fisher Worth from The Bones of Winter Birds, published by Terrapin Books and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.